Hey guys, it's G. Welcome to another video. Today we've got the first round of the 20-team fantasy football draft. For those of you who were not in this league, I'm going to most likely set up a 10 to 12 team league. So if you missed this league, there will be another option. Boom, Noah saying hi to YouTube. It's about 2 minutes before the draft is going to start. It is a snake draft. Boom. Alright, so the skull says to subscribe to him. I'll link to the description, and then we've got Nikita saying, "What's up, YouTube?" Then Benjamin Dunn, I'm pretty sure that is Maxium Angels, saying hey as well. Anyways, there were a couple of draft pick trades, not a ton. One of them. Alright, so I co-own with Amp Nation. I think his name is Jim Anderson on here, but anyways, I traded the 5th overall pick for the 10th, and I also picked up pick number 111 in exchange for the 16th rounder. So it was 5 and 3, 16 for 10 and 111, figuring I could still get a decent running back or an elite receiver depending how the draft shakes out. We'll take a look at other teams. I know the Skull. He traded for the 2nd overall pick. He gave up his 7th rounder, which I believe is 137, and might have traded another pick, took back a 16th rounder, something like that. Most of these drafts are pretty standard, though. I know there was another trade involving the 5th overall pick. We gotta figure out who it was. Alright, so Bentley Boss traded for the 5th overall pick, gave up the 66th pick, and took back a 16th rounder. And then... No, not Noah. Who had the 5th or the 10th pick? Looks like QB made a trade or two. Traded pick 2 back to pick 17, that's right. Number 1 overall pick to the Tampa Bay Madristas. Oh, there we go. So the Steel Curtain traded pick 10 up to pick 5, then back to pick 15, and gave me pick 111, but got back pick 66. So basically moved from 10 to 15 and swapped 111 for 66, and then 311 for 316. Draft is about to start. Should be pretty exciting. Le'Veon Bell was the 1st overall pick. That was quick. David Johnson, the 2nd overall pick. Also very quick. Like I said, I am probably looking running back. Alright, so Julio Jones, I believe, went 3rd. Let's get the full order up. So Antonio Brown at 3, Julio Jones at 4. Now Bentley Boss at 5. This is a really tough pick. Do you go Odell or do you risk Zeke, who is currently on a 6-game suspension pending an appeal? The other thing too, there could be people auto drafting. I did put out a video saying, hey, make sure you're at the draft, but if people are busy, people are busy. No, it says RIP Zeke Elliott. Sub to the Steel Curtain. I'll make sure to get as many links to these channels in the description as I can. But also, if you guys were in this draft, want the subscribers, feel free to comment. I'll make a pinned comment so you can find the channels. Just doing the best I can. Bentley Boss, it looks like might not be here and might have to roll the dice on Ezekiel Elliott. Which, my personal thought, I thought he was going to get a 6-game suspension and appeal it down to 4. So if he appeals it down to 4, that wouldn't be bad. But Ezekiel Elliott does go, likely on auto draft, at number 5. Certainly not as far of a fall as I would have thought. I can't really see who is or isn't here. I can see on my computer. I'm going to draft the rest of the draft from the computer. I am recording the draft. First round will be up tomorrow morning because I'm going to upload this overnight. Make it nice and simple. Elliott could appeal. Like I said, I feel like there's a fair amount of auto draft, which is unfortunate. I've got to remember all the teams. Yeah, so Maxim Angels is Benjamin Nunn, and alright, it's just team guys. Yeah, that's a challenge. Alright, so Mike Evans drops at pick number 7. Now, I got Mike Evans at pick 17 in that competitive draft, and the guy who picked Mike Evans at 7, Cowboys, is in that league. Then again, he didn't have a pick until pick 20 in that draft, so certainly interesting to see how in one draft Evan goes at 17, and in another he goes at 7. Now, pick number 8, Anthony Mock, Team Mock. Let's see who is going to fall to me at 10. Looks like AJ Green. Possibly. I would like AJ Green. Jordy Nelson, well, I'm a Vikings fan. Running backs, you've got LaShawn McCoy or Devontae Freeman. I would go Devontae Freeman over LaShawn McCoy. Like, if they're both there, I'm going Devontae Freeman. I'm going to queue Devontae Freeman. Then I'm going to queue AJ Green. And then, I'll queue Jordy. I don't know. But I also want a running back. Looks like AJ Green went on auto pick. So now it's the question, do I want Melvin Gordon, Jordan Howard, or do I want LaShawn McCoy? Let's do a read-up on McCoy. We might miss a draft pick. I would feel bad about that, but whoa, Russell Wilson went number 9. So we're going to get Devontae Freeman at number 10. I'm honestly just surprised. Look, I think Russell Wilson's a very good fantasy quarterback. I just feel like there are a lot of good quarterbacks out there. I feel like the running back market is pretty limited. Michael Thomas at 11, so Guys are passing over both LeSean McCoy and Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson at pick 12. That's a very solid pick by Jalen. I know we're both Vikings fans. Picking a Packer can be tough, but that was a good pick. For me, look, I think Devonta Freeman, he's young. He's a good running back. He's also a good receiving back in a passing offense. He is going to get a lot of touches from a variety of sources. He just got paid, but he's still young. He's going to want to work. Especially where I think he only got 2 years of his deal guaranteed. He's going to have to keep putting in the work, prove his value. So that's why I went with that. Man, I'm not going to lie. This draft has been pretty exciting. There's been a few auto picks. I'm pretty sure Ezekiel Elliott, AJ Green. Yeah, I think Zeke Elliott and AJ Green were the auto picks so far. But, overall, outside of a couple auto picks, there's been a lot of user picks. I think very solid picks. I'm not sure on Russell Wilson, but I think Russell Wilson is a very good fantasy quarterback. LeSean McCoy at 13, that is a steal. He went at number 4 in the other 20 team drafted it. And, not to say apples to apples or anything, but when a guy goes at pick 4 in one draft and falls to 13, I believe, in another draft, it kind of makes you take notice. I mean, granted, I did pass on McCoy for Devonta Freeman, but I think Devonta Freeman, like I said, is primed for a breakout. I think Gordon and Jordan Howard are also very interesting and at least semi-threatening options at running back. Yeah, the challenge with auto picks is, unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do if someone's not here. I can't just say, well, you weren't here, I'm kicking you out of the league. That's not fair. Whoever I'm going to replace an owner with would be, stuck with an auto-drafted team anyways. Wow, Gronk went at pick 15. Kind of surprising, but not as surprising as when he went pick 12. I will say that much. T.Y. Hilton at pick 14. That was a auto pick, I believe. It's not the worst fate you could have for an auto pick. What I will say is the auto pick is going to reduce the number of players that slip, but it's also going to reduce the number of reaches. We're now on pick 16, and every team in this league has one first-round draft pick. So that's nice. Everybody will have a pick during this video. Oh, in terms of players left, at this point, I think I would go your choice of Jordan Howard or Melvin Gordon. And this might be another auto pick, which would be disappointing. But I think getting Melvin Gordon on auto pick is certainly an appealing problem to have. 3 seconds. Yeah, it's going to be Melvin Gordon. Now QB World on with pick 17. If you can get Jordan Howard or DeMarco Murray or Jay Ajayi, there's some really good running backs left. Leonard Fournette, so they updated the projections, moved him up a bit. Todd Gurley at 27. There's some good running backs. I'm not saying you need to reach for them. They still have Sammy Watkins as a Bills wide receiver. Yeah. I guess I can't talk every second of the whole video. Chris asking, is it PPR? So it's not PPR standard scoring. Let's see who he got so far. He hasn't drafted yet. So good of him to ask that question. And alright, so it's not PPR, it's standard scoring. Jordan Howard at pick 17, definitely a good pick for QB world. Looks like trading back was the move to make in this draft so far. There has been good talent falling. And boom, Jay Ajayi at pick 18. And there's a mini run on running backs. Nikita with the second to last pick of the first round. Tom Brady. A little bit surprising, but he is, I believe, the number 1 ranked fantasy quarterback, so not a terrible pick. And the last pick of the first round. Guy that goes by DFan. I don't think he's here, unfortunately. So we are going to have an auto pick. Actually, no, I'm trying to send him a message, haven't heard back. So it looks like he'll get DeMarco Murray and Amari Cooper. Not a bad duo. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the first round of this draft. If you did, leave a like. You guys can comment what you think of the first round. If you have any questions, like about what my team ended up as, I'll try to post a comment or something with what my full team looks like. You can subscribe if you're new. I've got MLB Perfect Inning live content, and I'll have Madden Mobile 18 comment. Yeah, see, I think it goes to 4. But anyways, I'm G. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, and as always, peace out. So it goes Dez Bryant, DeMarco Murray. Okay.